lots of loot, like as in LeMang motorcycles would be this one here, Overshoulder Shadow King, you know, all that stuff for your titanium guitars and stuff like that. I hit do not master anything, otherwise once it gets done mastering that job, it will move on to the next, and you can see you have another drop down menu on what it is going to master next. So I leave it at that. Mini packs and full packs I do use. My character type is not a maniac on this account, but like I said, I have this set up for a different account. Job Master Adams owned. If you have finished New York, you would want to check both of these. And you can set up your when you want it to start spending energy. If you want to wait till it's 100% full, you type in 100% here, and then it would start spending, and you can reserve say 50% for yourself to spend later, or like I do, I just do 0 and 0. That way it just, whenever it has enough energy to do the job that I have it set to do, it'll automatically start on it. Then right here, if you're letting it run for a while, you want to check this, don't reserve energy within reach of the next level. That way it'll hurry up and burn through that energy and get you leveled up and get you refilled again. And then again, save settings, and we'll move on to here. Spend stamina too. Here, this is the one I use mainly. Fight random opponents. I do that. That just goes randomly on your fight list and finds people. Or you can do what is fight specific opponents, and what you would need to put in here is the numbers at the end of their Facebook profile, not their Mafia Wars profile. There'd be their Facebook profile. So you would enter them in here, where you want to fight at. Obviously I have Bangkok, just because I need bot. While gaining $500, so that means if it finds anything over $500, it will keep hitting that person until they are dead or iced. Remove stronger opponents. That just keeps you from hitting somebody that you're constantly losing to. And then again, the same reserves apply here like you would in energy. Again, your collect hit list bounties, you can do it here to collect bounties in whichever cities you're in. Minimum bounty, highest bounty. Void Mafia families, this is a good thing. I just posted something in the members lounge with a whole list of symbols, which I still have to add in myself, to keep you from hitting tagged players and or allies, which is a good thing. And that's also in this box here also. You can also hit rob random opponents. You can spend your stamina to rob random people. If you're more into the robbing than the fighting. There again, you rob where you want to rob at, and like I said, all the stuff in here is pretty much self-explanatory. Place hit list bounties. This is if you want to, basically if somebody pisses you off and you want to sit there and keep hit listing these opponents constantly where they can never fight, which I do not recommend this. This will cause a major issue within the game between our clan and others. Then you can do spend stamina randomly, where this will go through and do, basically, it will collect hit list bounties, it will fight off your fight list, and it will rob opponents also. So there's a little lesson on the stamina usage, a lot of options there. Then the cash, auto upgrade properties, I don't really use this either because I have my properties all maxed out. There's other book markets and better book markets out there. You can have it set up to automatically build your cars or your weapons. These are the weapons I'm still using, but you can see has all the weapons listed in the chop shop, or all the cars listed in the chop shop, and all the weapons in the weapons depot. So there you can set it up whatever you're currently building, or what you're mainly wanting to build. Like I said, obviously these are the two that I'm still trying to max out on. And then you got the collect take. This will collect your money in New York and Cuba, Moscow, and Bangkok, which is really good. In case you forget, that keeps you from getting robbed. If it automatically collects it when it sees that it is ready to collect, even if it's $250 or whatever. Then the banking, I have those all set at 5,000. You can set these based on your own preferences. You check the box by what city you want to automatically bank and how much money you want to use about that. That's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and hit save settings here. and then I will go to click resume, and you'll see it get itself to work. You can see it's checking around here, looking at all the good stuff I have to use. You see the auto player over here. Ooh. Auto player over here is telling you what it's doing. It says pause, resuming. It automatically used my energy buff, so you don't have to use the Mafia Wars toolbar. She's just kind of sitting here for a minute. Sometimes she hangs a bit. Oh, I bet I changed my settings and didn't re-enable it. Let me see here. Oh, I got spin standard. There we go. Save settings. Alright. If it does hang a little bit, you can hit travel to Bangkok or wherever you're wanting to fight in and stuff like that. And do once or twice manually, and it should automatically pick up where you leave off. If not, sometimes they're a little touchy. It's not 100% perfect. As you can see now, it's going back to New York, probably to check my properties, or enable, to make sure everything is banking. Yeah, as you can see now, it's going into my properties page. Sometimes depending on the browsers and stuff like that, you have to enable flash block. You can see up here, it just put I collected 778 million from. That was obviously New York, Cuba. See, now it's auto banking and all that good stuff right there. So that's a short tutorial. Obviously, more questions and answers can be handed. One other thing, this is your pause button. If you want to decide to do something manually, you hit your pause button. For some reason, the screen went black there. If it does that, just hit refresh and it'll come right back. There is also oh, hold on, it is messing with me now. Sometimes when I do this, you got to go out of the page and then back in. That way, it'll reload the page for you. It should automatically take it back to left again. Okay. Settings, as far as updates. Sometimes this thing is updated 3 to 4 times a day, and then again, other times not for a couple of weeks. To do that, you hit update check. You can see right here it pops up, it says you already have the latest version. If I didn't have the latest version, it would have said there is a new version available, and it popped up a bigger box in here, and it had the countdown again like when we installed it to install the newest version out there. And then after it installs, you save settings and then hit refresh up here in your browser, and you'll notice that the number will change right here. This also works on Chrome, and you can also update for here. This is for Firefox, so if you're on Firefox, you'd want to click this one to update it, and if you're on Chrome, you can use this one updated. One thing is, on Chrome, it does not require the Grease Monkey to be installed. You would use, let's see, for Chrome, I think I have one up here. Alright, let me hit home here, get all this out of the way. So for Chrome, you would go to this page. I already have it here, but you can see, you'll hit install, and it'll pop up kind of like Firefox, and hit install. And then this is located to turn this on and off under extensions. You can see right here where it says Mafia Wars Auto Players extensions, disable, uninstall. If you disable, this is how you turn it off to disable it. And if you want to re-enable it, you just come back here to your little tool, your wrench here, go back to extensions, which will pop you back into this page, and then hit enable. That's pretty much it on how to get it installed. There's obviously more settings that can be worked out. Just contact me if you have any other questions, and we can get it answered. Thanks a lot.